He's not picking his call. Eh? What is really going on? Honestly, I am confused. Like, I don't even know what to do again. Ever since we lost our kids, my husband has been behaving very strange. Hey, God. I just hope nothing has happened to him. Again. What is really going on? What? Do you want to kill me? Why are you doing this? Why? Just look at the time. Just look at when you're coming home to your wife. Honey, what have I done that you cannot forgive me? What? I've been worried sick. I've been sitting down here. I'm waiting for you.
Shut up. Okay? Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Honey,
just shut up. Shut up. When I'm done talking, you talk. Shut up. Wait, hold on. Since when did you start caring about me?
But honey, you know I
just shut up! Shut up! When I'm done talking, you talk. Shut up. Close it. Zip it. Lock it. Keep it glued.
Honey.
Just shut up! You care about me. Since when? Oh, I'm sorry. I remember, right? The two people you cared about are dead and you killed them. Now shut up! And now you care about me, you want to kill me. Well, guess what? Before you kill me, I'll kill you first. Huh? I will kill you first. So don't care about me, okay? Because if you try to kill me, I'll kill you first. You feel me? Don't care about me.
Joe, you don't have to bother yourself. I mean, you should stop crying, okay? I understand everything that is happening, okay?
Oh, brother Chike, I don't want you to go. Please just stay. If you go now, who will I talk with? Who will be here to care for me and fight for me? If you leave, I will just be all alone. You know you're the only one that likes me in this house. Please, brother Chike, I don't want to be alone.
I understand. Okay, if you ask me, I will tell you I want you to come with me. Honestly, I'm also scared. You know, I'm scared that my parents are just going to do something bad to you. I don't know why they hate you this much. See, I promise you, okay? I promise you, I'm going to make sure I find a way to make you get free. at least get a place for you to stay and find something doing. Yes, especially now that my mother has taken everything Auntie Vivian kept for you. They are not your God. They will never be your God. Okay? I promise you. I will also find a way to see if I can get you connected back to school. I have friends, yes.
Really? Yes. Brother Chike, if you do this for me, I will forever be grateful.
Don't worry. I'll try my best. And I'll make sure it happens. Please stop crying, you hear? Stop crying. I just want you to be happy.
I have to go to the kitchen. I don't understand Bro Chika and Joy. Most times you see both of them chatting and laughing as if they are in love. But are you sure they are not in love?
My dear, don't mind what you say. Your brother Chike just like Joy.
Real.
But both of them being in love, no. That's not possible. It's not when I'm still alive. It's not going to happen. Besides, don't worry. Your brother will soon go back to school. And all these things will stop. All this nonsense will stop. Sure. Isabella, are you mad? Is there anything wrong with you? Is that why you dragged me out? Excuse me.
Bro Chike. Bro Chike. Bro Chike.
What is it?
I don't understand you and that thing, no.
Huh?
Why are you both always seen together as if you are in love?
Are you mad? Did you hear what you just said? What's your problem? Just look at you insulting her. See, next time I hear you say anything like this again, I'm going to slap you. Come on, get out from my side. Just look at you. Look at what you're saying.
Sure, you are going back to school tomorrow.
So?
When you get back to school, let me see who should be playing that nonsense love with. Nonsense.
See who is insulting somebody. Mom! Mama! Mama! Isabel, come here!
What are you doing? Junior, what are you doing? Junior, I can catch you. Look at her. I told you I can catch you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. God, look at where are you going to come back here? Look at Junior. I got you now. Stop running. Your mommy is there.
See, Joy, I love you so much. You see, ever since we did it the other time and you were so sweet like banana ice cream. See, I've been having this strong feeling to get one from you. I'm so addicted.
You are sick. Okay, you are sick. You're a beast and I hate you.
Look here. See, my wife and my daughter have gone to the village. And my son has gone back to school. Look at the whole house. There's nobody here to help or save you like my son did the other time. So you said that you give it to me peacefully or I have it my own way.
You are lying.
Okay.
You will not succeed. You will not succeed this time. The last time you succeeded because I did not know you. But now you will not succeed.
You must give it to me today. You must give it to me today. My head!
Look, Okoro, I need to go and get drugs for Oga, but he's calling you inside.
What happened?
Just give me the key.
Hey! Use this one.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, go to Oga, go to Oga.
Okay.
He's calling you, go!
Okay.
I'm afraid, don't know where to go now.
I don't know what to do. Where do I go? Who do I meet? Hey, what do I do?
It will not last forever. When all is said and done, you'll be wise and strong.
Please, please help me, please. Please, sir, please help me. I don't have anywhere to go.
Let me meet my madam now. Let me meet my madam.
Ma. Please, ma. Please, ma, please. Please, ma, help me. Ma, I don't have anywhere to go.
You know, just, and where are you going to with that big bag?
Ma, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know
no,
anywhere.
this place is not safe for you, okay? Just come inside the car, we'll talk that. Come,
Thank
let's
you,
go.
ma. God bless you, ma.
I'm afraid, don't know where to go now. Hard times may have put you down.
Honestly, people can be wicked. How can that man, his wife and his daughter treat you in that manner? To the extent of he raping you and also wanting to rape you again. That is wickedness. That's the height of wickedness. But you know what? I love what you did to him. He deserves it. And in the next world, if he will survive it, he will never rape any woman again. And that's a woman that called herself your biological mother, that gave birth to you and dashed you out just like that. She must be so heartless. I don't think she deserves to be called a mother. She is so heartless. I pray you see her one day. Just calm down, okay? Be rest assured that you are safe here.
Thank you, Auntie.
You're welcome.
Auntie, can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Do you live here all alone?
Yes, why do you ask?
I'm just wondering, I'm just wondering where your children are, if you live with your children.
My children are fine. They are with their father in Ghana. But they do visit once in a while.
Okay. Your house is very fine. Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you for accepting a total stranger. Thank you very much. God will bless you for helping me. Auntie, the day you even picked me up on the road, you didn't know me. You just picked me up and, you brought me here. Auntie, thank you very much.
You talk too much. Calm down. That's fine. Take good care of yourself, okay? Just like I told you, be rest assured that you are safe.
Thank you.
Let me get to the kitchen.
When all is said and done, you'll be wiser, stronger.
I am finished. I am pained. I no longer sleep at night ever since we lost our newborn baby and my son. Because my husband keeps blaming me. He said I'm the cause of everything. Now, he even said I want to kill him the way I killed our children. Mama, no. Honestly, but I don't know what else to do.
Why is he doing all this, eh? Doesn't he know that you are hurting more than he is? Because you are the one that carried these children in your womb for 9 months. You also suffered at the labor room giving birth to them. Eh? Why would you want to kill them?
Mama, Lizzie, thank God you understand these things. But my husband will not. He has failed to understand.
But my daughter, why have you not been able to conceive ever since that incident? Is it that he has not been touching you?
Mama, that is the problem. He has been touching me. He has been touching me, Mama. There is no style we have not tried. He will tell me, open your legs like this, Mama.
Hey.
It's wide. Like, there is nothing I haven't done. Hey. Put your leg on the table, Mama. The other time he came and said, just somersault so that your something will be
Hey, my daughter.
Hey. That is why I am confused. I don't know what else to do.
It's okay. It's okay. I know what to do. I will take you somewhere to check something. Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Somewhere.
Don't worry. Okay? Everything will be fine.
You mean you told Joy to prepare yam and sauce for you for dinner? And she told you it was too late for her to do it. And when you wanted to flog her, she did this to you?
Yes. That witch. She nearly killed me. When she did this to me, and I fell, she now used her leg to hit my manhood. She has destroyed my manhood. I don't know if I can perform again.
Oh, that girl wants to destroy my property. God forbid. She will not succeed.
Mommy, I told you. I told you that girl is a witch. She wants to kill my daddy for me. Daddy, sorry, yeah. Nothing will happen to you. Oh.
Thank you. I swear, anywhere I see that girl, she must surely pay for this. She must surely pay for this. Honey, sorry. Hey.
I told you that girl is a witch.
You can check.
Eh? Hey. Honey. Easy.
Ah! It's the hot. Easy.
Honey, let's go inside. Eh? Let's go inside. Let me go and check if it's still working. Oh? Hey. Easy. Sorry. Let me just go and be sure. Hey.
Problem is this. Mama, I am finished. What do I do now? Could this lady be that lady curse on me?
My daughter, these your questions will not solve this problem. I will suggest that you go home and think very well. Maybe you will remember something or someone that you must have offended in the past.
Mama, you know me now. You know me. You gave birth to me. You know I am not a troublemaker. So there is no way I would have offended someone up to the point that the person is so upset and laid a curse on me.
Let me ask you something, my daughter. This your husband, Steve. Did you drag or snatch him from anyone? Because that is the only thing I'm thinking that can cause this kind of problem.
Mama, or give me a quiver. Are you the one saying this? Eh? Have you forgotten you were even the one begging me to marry Steve? Among all the suitors that came, you told me you loved Steve, I should marry him. So there was no thing about dragging.
It's okay, my daughter. One thing I know is that there must be a solution to this problem. There must be a solution.
There has to be, Mama. Because at this point, I don't even know what to do. I've thought about it. I don't even know who this woman is. Why would she even lay a curse? I can't remember anybody. I can't remember.
Thank you. What are you doing? Reading?
Yes, ma.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Did you want me to get you anything?
No. Just so tired.
Sorry, ma.
Thank you. I got you something. Just check that bag. Whatever you see there, they're all yours.
Hey. Auntie, are you serious? Hey. Thank you very much, Auntie. Thank you. Auntie, God will bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now listen, since you came in here, you've been indoor. And that's not good for you. An idle mind is the devil's workshop, like they say. So I would like you to join me to shop tomorrow. And at the end, I will try to give you 15,000 every month.
Auntie, Auntie, you don't need to. I can do anything for you, Auntie. You don't need
but
to.
you still need it for your upkeep.
Hey, thank you very much, Auntie. Auntie, God will bless you. God will bless you. Thank you.
Hey, what is happening to my daughter? What do I do? Does it mean that because my husband is no longer here, I will not be able to solve my family problems? No. I have to do something. Then why am I her mother? Tochukwu is my daughter. I should be able to do something. Yes. I must find the solution to this problem. I have to. Nkechi! Nkechi!
Yes, Auntie, I'm here.
I'm going out to somewhere.
Okay.
Please take care of the house. You said your mother called while I was away.
Yes, Auntie.
I hope there's no problem.
No, not at all. She actually called because it's been a while she saw me, so she wants to see me, that's why.
This is your mother. Does it mean she cannot spend 1 month without seeing you?
Auntie, she's your sister now. You should call her and ask her. But I think she's missing me, that's why she wants me to come around.
Yeah. Because you are her last born.
Yes.
That is why we will not hear word in this house again. It's okay, no problem, It's okay. You can go and see her during the weekend.
Okay, thank you, Auntie.
So, but for now, I'm going out. when I come back.
Madam, can I talk to you?
Sir, please, I'm not in the mood. Please, maybe next time.
Please give me your time, madam. Your daughter is passing through hell in her husband's house.
What did you say?
Your daughter is passing through hell in her husband's house.
Sir, please, who are you?
I am Pastor Chike.
Hey. Yes, it's true. It's true, Pastor. I don't know what else to do. My daughter is no longer in good terms with her husband. Her marriage is in shambles. In fact, this is affecting her terribly. I don't know what to do, Pastor. Please, help me.
Where is that your daughter now?
She's in her husband's house in the city.
Her husband's house?
Yes.
Can we pray?
Yes, we can.
Lord Jesus. Holy Spirit. Send it. Oh, Shabbos. Karadasha Dohos.
Madam.
Yes, Pastor.
Can I ask you a question?
Please go ahead.
Has your daughter given birth before?
Yes. She had a boy, but the boy died. And she got pregnant again and gave birth to a baby girl. But the baby girl died immediately she gave birth to her. In fact, that is why she has been having problems in her marriage.
Hold on. That is not what I mean. Has she given birth before she got married?
No. No. My daughter was a virgin before she got married. In fact, she never had any male friend. Before she accepted to marry this man, I know what I went through to convince her. So no, please, no.
From what the Holy Spirit is showing me now, your daughter has a baby girl somewhere, and she laid a curse on her. That
Please, Pastor, please. What is this one now? Come, I thought you are a true man of God, though. And you came up with this your false prophecy. How can you tell me that my daughter who grew up with me, who I raised before she got married, that she has a baby somewhere? Please, or if it's a joke, just stop it.
Hold on, madam. I've told you what the Holy Spirit ministered to me. Tell your daughter to go and look for that girl. That is when her problems will be solved.
Please. Please.
While I give you prayers for her.
Hey, I don't understand what is going on in this world anymore. Does it mean that there is no single good man of God anymore? I mean, how can that foolish, deceitful man who calls himself a man of God tell me that my own daughter, my Tochuku, who I raised, that grew up with me, that she had a baby before getting married? Hey! Fear God, oh! Fear God! If not that I know my daughter very well, that she lived with me in the same house before getting married, this is how I would have started suspecting her. How? Where and when? How did it happen? Was it in the dream? These people will not get me. The people that I pity are these young people who just believe anything that any man says in the name of man of God. As for me, they will never get me. Hey!
What is happening? I went to a man of God to seek solution for my problems, and he said the same thing. But who could that girl be? Because I can't even remember having any problem with anybody. Talk more of laying a curse on me. Hey, should I go to Aunty Vivian for my daughter? But I can't even recognize her if I see her. That is if she's still alive. Because I left her at a very tender age. Hey. But if she's still alive, will Aunty Vivian agree to let me have her after so many years? Or will my daughter even believe I am her mother? God, what will I do? What will I tell my husband? And my mother, I don't even know her name. I must make a step. There's no harm in trial. I have to do something. Let heaven fall if it has to.
What is happening? Why is everybody saying the same thing? The 2 native doctors I went to see said that a certain girl laid a curse on my daughter. Who could she be? And what did my daughter do to her to deserve such? Hey, what do I do? Eh? I'm just a woman. Oh, death. Oh, at this point I miss my husband. He would have been able to solve this problem. But whatever it is, I have to do something.
Auntie, you're back.
Yes, my dear.
You don't look happy. What is the problem?
Are you done with what you're doing inside?
Yes, I'm almost through.
Okay. Please go and finish up, okay?
But Auntie, you don't look...
Please. I said you should go and finish up and get ready to prepare lunch, okay?
Okay, if you say so.
I went to Joy's room and I can't find any of her things. Her clothes and everything. Where is she?
Joy has run away. In fact, it's God that saved her. I would have killed her.
Wait, Mom, I don't understand. Ran away? How? What happened?
Joy almost killed your father for us.
Killed my father?
Yes!
How?
Can you imagine? I traveled to the village with Isabella to go and see my father. Leaving Joy and your father in the house. Simply because your father asked Joy to prepare yam and sauce for him to eat for dinner. Joy said it was too late for her to prepare it for him. And when he tried to correct Joy by flogging Joy, Joy broke your father's head.
Mom, I'm sorry to say this. Who cooked up the story you just told me now? Sorry.
What do you mean, who cooked up the story? Your father is here now, ask him.
Chike.
Dad.
Go inside. You're just coming.
I should go inside. Dad, I want to stay here and talk. Okay? You see, you can lie to Isabel here. You can also fool Mom, but certainly not me.
Chike, wait, let me understand you. What do you mean Daddy is lying?
I said, shut up. What do you even know? Mom, let me shock you. Okay. Ask your husband here what he was doing on top of Joy the day I caught him trying to rape that innocent girl.
What?
And I believe that is the same thing he was trying to do to her that made her did this to him by trying to defend herself. But what is all the point? What's all the point? You all have succeeded in driving Joy away from this house. But I promise you all one thing, and I always say this: if anything happens to that innocent girl, you all will not like me in this house. Nobody here will like me, Mom. Chike, you mean what you just said now, or you're just joking? Why would I be joking? Your husband is here, of course. You can ask him. You can ask him yourself.
Wait, I don't even understand what you are saying. Even if Daddy slept with Joy, is it a new thing? After all, other men out there do it every day.
You are very stupid. Come, Isabel. Have you started sleeping with men?
Mommy, that's not the issue here. After all, I'm a big girl. And it's not even a big deal.
Can you see the way she talks? It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Isabel!
Mama?
Yeah? Okay, Mama. Is this true? Okay, Mama. So this is what you have been doing behind me. Bien. Okay, Mama. Have I ever treated you bad before? And this is how you're paying me. And this is how you're paying me, okay, Mama? No problem. I swear, okay, Mama, for doing this, you will never, ever see my pants again. Unless I climb the mango tree. Nonsense. Hit you again.
Yeah, good. Bring another bottle, okay?
Sir.
What? Go! What is it? Will you leave here? What's your problem? Are you contesting me? Bring what I told you to bring. Nobody knows.
Joy, calculate 28 times 6 for me.
$168 now.
Okay.
Auntie, who's that man?
Which one?
That man sitting over there, the fair one.
Oh, you mean Steve? He's my customer. He's not quite long still coming to this place. I don't know him that much. So why do you ask?
I think that man has a problem. He's always coming here and getting himself drunk. Like he's always drinking since I've been seeing him here.
So you are not a prophetess that can see vision and knows who drinks and who doesn't drink. Huh?
It's not like that.
Listen, I don't care if he likes, let him drink himself to stupor. What I'm only concerned is about my money. I'm here to make my business. And please, calculate for me. Then check 18,000 times 5. Plus it with the other figure.
Honey, please, let's talk. Talk, please.
Talk about what, baby? As you can see, I'm already prepared. I'm going to my shop, so I don't think I have time for all this. Please.
I want us to go to the hospital and run a test and see if God will bless us with a child.
You're joking, right?
No, I mean every word that I said.
Huh? Really?
Yes.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's go.
In that case, let me just go and change so that we can go.
Okay. Okay. Hospital. Am I dreaming? Hospital. My husband going with me to the hospital. Ha! I wonder who must have talked to him. Hey, God. God, I thank you. I thank you. Hey? Ha! Honey, hurry up, oh! Hey. This is serious. Oh.
Honey, let's go.
Baby, please. I just want to ask you just this question. Are you really sure of this?
Let's go, honey. Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. I thank you. I thank you. Have you seen it? Baby, when I was screaming and shouting that we should go for checkup to know who to treat, you bluntly refused. You said the fault was not yours and the fault was all mine. Baby, look at it now. Tell me, whose fault is it? Baby, the results say that you have low sperm count. Low sperm count. Low sperm count. Baby, where do I start from? I don't know why in a situation like this you men put the blame on women. Why, baby? If you had swallowed your pride and followed me to the hospital for checkup, I'm sure everything would have been better by now. We would have had our own kids. I would have had my own children. Where do I start from? Lost sperm count. Where do I start from?
Honey, please forgive me. I know I have a problem, but I didn't tell you.
Hey,
because
God.
I don't want you to be seen as an incomplete man. Please.
Hey, have you solved it now? Tell me, have you solved it now?
You know that when I start taking the drugs that the doctor prescribed, everything will be okay.
I pray, I pray it works. I pray it works. I can't take this. I just hope everything will be fine because I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I can't take it having my own children. I want to have my own children.
It's okay.
I want to have my own children.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Good day. I'm looking for Aunty Vivian.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry, my name is Tochi.
Tochi.
Yes.
There's nobody like Aunty Vivian in this house. Nobody like that in this house.
Aunty Vivian lives here, so.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
Yes. This is
the only
her
person
house.
that lives here is Madam Esther, her family. Nobody like Aunty Vivian. Madam, look here,
oh, no, sorry. No, Aunty Vivian lives here. No, it's okay. Can I see your madam?
My madam, Madam Esther.
Yes, let me see her.
What is your name, Miss again?
Tochi.
You wait here.
Okay.
Where am I?
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Aunty Vivian lives here now. Abi, am I in the wrong place?
Why? Isabella, why? Why have you chosen to disgrace me like this? Look at you. How old are you? You're just 18 years. and you're already pregnant. I sent you to school to go and study so that you become a better person in life. The worst part of it is that you don't even know who is responsible for a pregnancy. How do I reconcile that? Huh? What is it? Where have I gone wrong? Have I not been a good mother to you? Why did you do this to me? Why?
Mom. Enough of all this noise. Enough of all this noise. You caused everything that has been happening to this family. Yes, if you have perfected your role as a mother, this girl wouldn't have been in the position she is now. Rather, you put all your energy in frustrating and fighting Joy, the innocent girl. Mom, look at this. She doesn't even know who the father of the baby is. At this age? Dad, I lost the respect I have for you as a father. Right from the very first day I caught you on top of that girl trying to rape her. Dad, it was because of you that this girl left this house in the middle of the night. As we speak, nobody knows where that girl is. We don't even know if she's dead or alive.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma.
Yeah.
There's a lady at the gates. She said her name is Tochi. That she wants to see Aunty Vivian. I told her power has changed hand. That there's nobody like Aunty Vivian here again. We only have Madam Esther and her good family.
Do you know you're very foolish?
Ma?
You're very foolish. Why did you not tell me?
She just came now.
Okoro, just go and fetch the lady, please. Please.
Okay.
You see exactly what I'm saying? You see the way Mom addressed this simple issue? This is not fair.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day, ma.
You're welcome.
Good day, everybody.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry to barge into your space. I'm here to see Aunty Vivian, but the security guy told me that she no longer lives here. So I requested to see you. Maybe you could have any information about her whereabouts.
Well, I don't want to waste your time. Vivian was my sister. She's dead now.
Aunty Vivian dead? Hey. Oh, okay, so what about her? Sorry, what about the little girl that was staying with her?
Well, if it's Joy you're talking about, she no longer stays here.
Honestly, I don't even know her name. I left her when she was just a few months old. Okay, but so please, where can I find her? Because she's my daughter.
Huh?
What?
Wait, Mom, what did she say? You said Joy is your biological daughter?
Yes, I had Joy when I was just 18. And due to the fact that Aunty Vivian did not have a child, so I had to leave her with Aunty Vivian. And I told her that I'll come back for her. That is why I'm here. So please, just help me out. Let's know where. Let me just know.
You know, since after Aunty Vivian died, Joy ran away from this house.
Yes. How do you mean run away? Run away to where?
You won't understand. Too many things happened of late. Yes, too many things happened. But I will help you. Okay, I can help you look for Joy. We can search for her together. Yes. Are you okay? Mom, do something. Let's talk to her.
Why don't you ask your father? He's in a better position to know where she is.
It's getting late. It's getting late. Steve has not even called me and he's not yet back. I hope all is well with him though. But why does Steve keep doing this to me? Why? Maybe he's seeing another woman or... Could it be that he's seeing other women? No. Steve cannot do this to me. He cannot do this to me. God, please. Let it not be what I'm thinking. Please, God. Let him not cheat on me. Please, God. Please, let it not just be what I'm thinking. Please. Let it not be what I'm thinking. But what could be keeping him outside this late?
Joy, what is it? Do you want to wound me?
Amaka, sorry.
Why do you bring him out here? Do you want to wound me?
Sorry. Amaka, what do we do?
What do you do about what?
About that customer. Can't you see that he's drunk? And we're about to close, so how will he go?
What is your business with him? And what do you mean how he will go? Don't you know the way he drove into this place?
Amaka, do you expect him to drive home? He will just die on the road. If I even knew his house, I would have taken him. But I don't know.
I just pity you. Just thank your God that Aunty Priska is not here. You would have explained to her your business with that man.
Thank God Aunty Priska is not here. That's why I have to do something. Do you know any hotel close by?
Hotel? What do you need the hotel for?
Amaka, just tell me. Do you know any hotel?
I think there is one at the junction by the right. After the flyover, you see one there.
Thank you.
This girl. What is wrong with this girl?
Me tell the keke driver that brought us that he should wait so he will take me home. I wish you would just respect yourself and stop drinking. Just look at you. What should I do? Now what next?
Who robbed me? Oh my God. What am I doing here? Who's that? Who are you?
You are awake.
What are you doing here? How did I get here?
I just came to check if you were awake.
What are you doing here as well?
You were so drunk last night, so I couldn't let you drive in case something might have happened. So that's why I brought you here.
You mean you...
Augustine, like I said, I just came to check if you are awake. I have
your watch as well. Your car key. Okay. And this is your phone and your money. Although I took some to pay for this room. I'll be leaving now. Okay, Steve. I think you should change this your attitude of drinking. It's too much. Like when you drink, you forget yourself, and you know something might happen. I'm just saying that it's too much. And please don't forget to get your car. I'll go.
Where are you coming from? Steve, why are you doing this to me? Why? Okay, just tell me. Have you started seeing another woman outside? Come on. You left this house since yesterday and you're just strolling in this morning. Why? What have I done to you, Steve? What have I done that you cannot forgive me? What have I done to deserve this kind of treatment? You make me feel like an outcast in my own house. Why? Okay. Now tell me. Who is this woman that is better than me? Tochi, your wife.
My wife. My wife. Now listen. Whatever it is going on now, you authored it. You signed on to it. You've dictated the pace. So enjoy it. Now, can I go upstairs? Thank you.
Okay. Just take things easy, okay? I promise you that this problem must be solved. Eh? Just calm down. Okay, bye-bye. Hi. So it has gotten to the extent that my son-in-law now runs after other women. And he has also stopped talking to my daughter. Hey, Mbam. My daughter does not deserve this. I will not let this one happen. Something has to be done. I have to do something. I have to do something about this. I have to.
Hey. Get me more drinks, okay?
I cannot bring another bottle.
Excuse me?
Sorry, sir. But I cannot bring another drink for you. You've had enough.
Are you alright? No, like I said, excuse me. Do you realize that it's part of the money I pay here, what I spend here, they use to take care of your salary?
Sir, I know it's not my money, but...
But what? But what? What effrontery? What temerity? What? Wait, hold on. Simply because you helped me go somewhere, kept me somewhere, yes? I'm not going to say where here. But that doesn't give you the right to talk. Wait, does that give you the right to talk at me, like insult me? Who are you?
Sir, I know I'm a nobody, but I'm just concerned about you. This is not right. Like, a man of your type shouldn't be here just drinking. You know, and then you get yourself drunk, you forget yourself. I know how I suffered to take you to the hotel in the midnight. Ha! Sir, it's too much, oh. Please, just stop. Even if there's something you're going through, but drinking is not the solution.
Do you realize you're insulting me? Do you understand this is an insult to my person?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I'm just...
Hey, you know what? Just shush there. You know what? That's it. Don't think this is the only existing bar here, you understand? Rubbish. Because I came here, you've now... Nonsense. I was supposed to even give you a tip. I'm not doing anything like that anymore. Rubbish. Out of here. Please. Wait.
Hey, I didn't mean to insult him.
Chief, what have you just done?
What did I do?
You just chased away a big customer.
I was just telling him the truth.
And what nonsense truth were you telling him? Eh? And what's even your business with that guy? See, if this guy stop coming here, Priska will just kill you.
Hey, what is this now?
No, don't tell me that. No, seriously, don't tell me that. That girl has no reason whatsoever to talk to me that man. No reason. Okay? I mean, what is she talking about? Okay, she said I was drunk. And then she took me to some hotel. That was it. But the truth of the matter is that I actually knew where I was at the time. I totally disagree that I was drunk. I mean, according to her, she says, okay, that she didn't want me to have an accident. No, so what? And the truth of the matter is this. I believe I was in my right senses. Yes, I was in my right senses. I knew what I was doing. But regardless, okay, fine. She took me there. All right? Does that give her the right to tell me how to spend my money? What to do with my life? Who is she? What has she in life? What?
Well, you say that the day the girl took you to the hotel that you were drunk and you were okay. So why are you saying that you are asking yourself why you got to the hotel? I don't understand, because that's according to what you told me that very day.
Okay, even at that what?
Shut up. Let me tell you the truth. Accept the fact that the girl saved your life.
Look, okay, and so and if
better. Let me tell you, there is something about this girl you are not seeing that I'm seeing.
And what is that thing you're seeing?
Maybe you try and figure out yourself. There is something about this girl you're not seeing.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, you're talking braggadocious because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, but she doesn't have any reason to know what you're talking about. No, seriously, because she has no right whatsoever to tell me.
That girl is a very good girl. I don't know why you are seeing it that way.
Honey, you are home already. Honey,
Baby,
you are home already.
when did you come? There is no problem. It's just that when I was at the shop, I started feeling somehow. So I quickly rushed to the hospital for checkup. I did some tests.
What I'm seeing here is confusing me. I don't understand it perfectly well. Please explain.
Honey, so you suddenly don't know how to read anymore again. Let me explain it for you. According to this result,
yes,
I am 5 weeks pregnant.
Eh? Yeah, are you joking?
I'm not joking, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
After so many years of marriage. Honey. So finally, I, Frank, will be called a father.
Minko. I will call the mother.
Oh!
Very big.
Very big. Anything. Jesus.
Go in there, pack all your belongings, and get out of my house.
And I said I am not going. Eh? In case you've forgotten, this house does not belong to you. It belongs to my late auntie, Auntie Vivian. So you have no right whatsoever to ask me to leave this house. The only person that has such power is my father, because he is the head of this family. Even if he decides to take such decision, I'm not going anywhere.
Look at you. You're not even ashamed of yourself. We sent you to school to go and study. You came back with unwanted pregnancy. And you don't even know the stupid idiot that got you pregnant because you were busy opening your legs for every dick and harry that comes your way. What sort of person are you?
I am the kind of person you gave birth to, so you should know.
Don't worry. Let your father come back. You must leave this house today.
My father. As for that one, I don't even know what to tell him, because he has no shame. But anyway, when we get to the bridge, we cross it.
Hey. Are you this shameless now? You're so shameless, Isabella. Look at you. You're just 18 years old. Eh? But see how you're looking old, like a woman who have had 17 children already.
Mommy, that one is your business. Oh. It's my body, not your body. Why am I even standing here running my mouth, wasting my time with you?
That's why you did not look like your father, you did not look like me. Who did you even resemble, sir? Isabella. Hey! Chimo, how did I come about this kind of daughter?
Can you just tell me what happened here a few days ago? Why are you so quiet? What is? Amaka, come out here. Come and tell me what you told me on the phone that happened here a few days ago. Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. It happened a few days ago when Steve came to the car. Joy was one that saved him. She served him 2 bottles, and when he requested for extra one, she refused giving him. I don't know, they were like having an argument, and she went to the extent of telling him that he had a problem and drinking will not solve the problem. Steve felt insulted and was like, he walked out and said he will not come again. That was when it happened.
Joy, is that true?
Auntie, it's true. But I was just advising him. You know, he drinks.
Will you keep quiet? Advise him on what? As his legal advisor or what? So when you start advocating for him, do you know what you have cost me? Steve is one of my best customers, and you just sent him away. Can you repay back all the loss in this shop?
Auntie, I'm sorry.
Will your son bring him back to the shop? Do you know the damages you've caused?
Auntie, I'm sorry.
Will you think I said sorry yourself? You know what? I think. What's your problem? What wrong have I done to you? Have I done wrong by bringing you to this shop, by helping you, and you just choose to destroy my business? What's your problem?
Auntie, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Auntie.
You know what? Just keep that sorry to yourself. Amaka, help her to the car. You will find her luggage. Let her go with it. And never you show your face again here.
Auntie, boy.
Don't ever again show yourself. Do you hear me?
Auntie, I'm sorry, Auntie. You can't
Go,
just
go.
chase me
Come
like
on,
that.
get out. Will you go away from here? Nonsense. Join her. And let this serve as a warning to all of you. When next I see you insult any of my customers, just consider yourself out of this place. How come get out? Leave yourself from here. Rubbish. Mr. Advisor, you want to advise him? Nonsense.
Yes. Yeah. What's really going on? I saw the lady Joy.
Yeah, that stupid Joy that you got you insulted last time that you came.
Yes.
I just have just to chase her away.
Yeah, she didn't answer me when I beckoned on her to ask her.
I chased her away.
You chased her? You chased her away?
Yes.
What for?
Because I don't want them to get you insulted again.
Are you serious? That girl did something very important. I mean, that girl is very significant to my life, you know. No, why?
I don't get it.
No, why? Why?
Steve. Hey.
Why wouldn't you stop?
Oga Steve, please just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You have succeeded now. You have succeeded in sending me away from there. Just leave me alone.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Listen, I actually did feel guilty, okay? And that's the reason I also went to that place. You know, I went to the bar, to check up on you. All right? Please, just let me make amends, okay? Let's make this right. Please.
Oga Steve. Do you know that I don't know what to do. I don't even know where to go. I just feel like jumping in the road so that a speeding vehicle will crush me. I'm tired.
No, you will not do such thing, okay? Listen, there's no problem that cannot be circumvented. Let me make you smile again. Please, just follow me. Please, just follow me. Please.
What will I have done without you? You never want to see anybody cry, no matter the situation. You want to see everybody smile.
Okay, you're welcome. You are welcome. This was the same room you saved my life, where you put me when I was so drunk, huh? Yes. And I just told myself, why don't I make this room a proper reference for true friendship?
I don't understand what you mean by a reference for friendship.
Well, for now, what I'll just say is relax, alright? Freshen up,
Enjoy yourself. Be calm. Everything will be okay. Okay, there's no problem that cannot be circumvented. However, I have paid for 1 month, so need not worry.
You have paid for... Hey! Okay, Steve, God will bless you. Thank you very much.
It's alright. This is to get you stable. I mean, I'm somebody who saved his life. You know, I mean, if I had gone driving that day, I would have been dead. You know, you saved my life. So I need to ricochet it back at you and then make you comfortable as well. Alright?
Thank you very much.
Good. And, yeah. This is 100,000 naira. Go on, please. Well, take care of yourself, whatever you want, okay? If that finishes, call me. I'll definitely, plunge in some more, all right? Your breakfast has been taken care of, so eat whatever you want, order whatever you want, all right? On me, okay?
Thank you so much.
It's okay. It's all right.
Thank you, Augustine.
I have a meeting. I have to run along, okay? If it finishes, call me. I have to. All right? Take care of yourself, okay? If you need anything, call me, okay?
Thank you. Hey. Oof. Hey, God will bless this man. Is he even real?
Hey, come on, Neka. That guy that always come here, that always dash you money whenever he comes here, who is he?
And anytime he asks her to keep the change, Neka will tell him. Do you know what you want to tell Neka?
Don't mention. Anyway, since you girls are now prognosing on my private effort, I will tell you, he's just trying to come in. We are still negotiating, you know now.
What are you negotiating? Does he want to buy a car or land?
No. Or maybe he's trying to buy our friend, Neka.
Look how he's talking. Buy who? Hey, this. What are you guys discussing? That's my thing, I just enjoy for you. What did I do to them now? Ever since Joy left here, whenever I come to join them, they will just leave. What is all this now?
Now this is sweet.
It's so nice. I'm so glad you like it.
I do, baby girl, I do. Wow.
Yeah. Azuka, you mean you are pregnant after so many years of marriage?
My sister, I am pregnant though. The Lord has done it. Like, I am now a complete woman. And very soon, I'm going to be a mother. I'm so happy.
I am so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, baby.
You know what? You're going to be a funky mother.
A what? Go?
The way I'm looking at you, you're going to be wearing bob shorts.
How did you know?
Maybe when you're breastfeeding your baby, you will even be twerking.
My sister, I'm just so happy. Like, the Lord has finally done it.
I am the happiest.
Thank you. You don't get choice now. You go happy for your friend.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, there.
Say, drink up now.
Tessie, you're not drinking.
Oh my God. Look at what I have done to myself. Just because I wanted to please Ikenna. And I'm the only one suffering it. Just because of love.
What are you talking about?
Hey.
Tessie, what are you talking about? We are now in the same boat. We are now the same.
People are killing my mood now, eh?
My sisters, ever since I lost my 2 children, it's been very difficult for me to get pregnant again.
Oh,
I have tried everything. It's like pregnancy has completely eluded me. Anywhere I hear there is power, boom, I jump. I have tried prayers. I have tried native medicine. Nothing. You know what? All of them keep saying the same thing. That there is a certain woman, that there is a certain lady who has placed a curse on me.
What?
I'm telling you. Because of something I did to her years back. Azuka, Tessie, look at me now. Who did I hurt? Who do you think I would have offended?
Hey.
That did this to me. That's not even the point now. My husband has started sleeping with other women outside.
Now. Has he gotten to that stage?
That is it.
Hey. Men, oh. Oh. My sister, now what are you planning to do? Because I want to know, what is your next action?
Azuka, if you ask me, who do I ask? As I'm sitting down here, I am as confused as anything.
No, you don't. Hey, you don't need to be confused, though.
What am I going to do?
Do something. You need to come out of this situation.
How?
No, now.
I
This
have
is
tried
too much.
basically everything. Nothing is working. When I go, they tell me the same thing. One lady. What am I supposed to do? Who is this lady? I don't know. Where is this lady from? I don't know. So what am I supposed to do?
God, this is serious.
Serious is an understatement. Look at our sister Tessie here. Before you know it now, the husband will say, oh, I want to marry a second wife because there is no child.
What? Second wife? No, he can't even try it. If he tries that, I will make sure I kill both of them. Marry second wife. What for? No.
This one is still talking. She doesn't even know men.
She's bitter now.
I know.
You forgotten how you can have treated her? Any man that does any rubbish now, she go, you want to go?
Second wife.
This is nonsense. Azuka, this is not even funny.
No, I'm just trying to cheer you guys up now.
No, it's not funny. She doesn't even know men.
See, you guys should please just take it easy. I believe with time, everything will be fine.
I'm just trying. I'm trying.
Everything will be fine.
No, seriously, I'm telling you.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
telling you.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Madam Priska sacked that girl because of the advice she gave to you. And you stopped going there.
Look, exactly what I'm saying, my brother. Exactly.
Well, I will not blame her. Maybe she's just protecting her business, you know. At least I know the amount you would have spent in her place. I didn't think you are going there. But I thank God at least the girls made you to go back to your senses.
Well, in that respect, I'm telling you, man. I would have been gone. No, really, I would not have been here today. I'm really grateful to that girl. I'm telling you. If not for her, where would I have been today? No, seriously. Where?
Like, seriously?
Yes.
So where is she now?
Well, after she lost her job, at the joint, I just decided to, take her in. Okay, not into my house, but to a hotel. Kept her there, and of course I decided to heed to your advice. I really want to know that girl. I want to know why she's so concerned about my case. There's something really mystical and special about her.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, like I said, I just want to understudy her, but one conviction I have is I'm going to take care of her and make the best out of life for her.
Well, I believe you. At least you are equal to the task.
Of course. My guy. No, seriously, and I need to know your architect. I really have an appointment, but I really have somewhere I'm going, but
like, seriously?
Yes, but please, if it's possible, let us have a meeting, okay? Myself, you, and your architect.
Okay, no problem.
All right?
Yeah,
my guy. All right.
It's too much. Don't worry, I'll call you.
All right.
Okay.
God, what have I done? Why did you bring me into this world? Did you bring me to suffer? I don't even know who my real mother is. The woman I grew up with died, leaving me to that wicked family who made life miserable for me. Then I met Aunty Priska, a good woman. But the devil used Steve to send me away from that place. And now,
Here I am. Here am I. I don't even know if Steve is genuine. Like, is he even real? What do I do? I just need to take my mind off this. I'm tired. Yeah, hello.
Hello? Hello? Joy? Joy? Alcohol? When did this start? With you and alcohol. What's all this? When did this start?
Please stay. Please stay. Please, Uncle Steve, I'm not happy. Not happy.
What did he do? Could he be that? No, it's not possible. Uncle Steve! Uncle Steve! Wake up.
You're awake?
What did you do to me? Did you touch me?
I'm sorry. You see, I'm sorry. You see, I just couldn't control myself when you held me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's why you brought me here. You used my predicament to take advantage of me.
No, not that. No.
I thought you were a good person. Please just go. Just go. Go away. Go. I said go.
Come in.
Come in.
Good afternoon. So how are you?
What is it you want to talk about?
At least first of all, reply my greeting. How are you?
Mr. Steve, please, what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Can you, ever since okay, I'm big enough a man to say I'm sorry, okay? Once again, I'm sorry. I've been saying this for some time now. It's been 3 weeks now. I've been saying I'm sorry. I've been calling you. I mean, you barely pick my calls, but I thank you for giving me this audience. When I was, wallowing in my dilemma of always being drunk, and then you saving me, bringing me back to normalcy after, not making me drive that day and killing myself, indeed I've been grateful. But then, something in me has kept telling me to know this person more, to wonder why this person has been so interested in me, so concerned about me, So with that, I just want to ask you, and please, can you just please, tell me more about you?
I don't want to talk about myself. It makes me feel bad. So please, just change the topic.
Okay. Have you eaten?
Yes. I want to ask you a question. I've been staying here now for the past 3 weeks. So I just want to know if I'll stay here forever. I'm not even doing anything. I need to start doing something. And you just keep giving me money. If you aren't tired, then I'm bothered.
Okay, I'm actually making plans to, getting you somewhere to stay and of course working as well.
One more thing.
Okay.
Are you married? Come in.
What happened? What happened? You really sounded worried on the phone. What's going on? What is this?
You have the paper, just read.
Okay. You're pregnant? How did it happen?
Are you asking me how it happened? You are asking me how it happened. You have ruined my life. You have ruined my life completely. You don't even know me. You don't even know where I'm from. You don't know my parents. You don't know my background. You know nothing about me. And look at what you're doing to me. Where do I start from? What do I do?
Just calm down. Calm down, please. Okay, just calm down. Okay. Put yourself together, okay? So what are you going to do about this pregnancy?
Just give me money. Give me money, let me abort it.
And I say no. You will not abort this baby. No. Look. I lost 2 children in the space of 2 months. And since then, my wife hasn't been able to conceive again. That's the reason I've been so worried. That's the reason I've been drinking. And you saved my life. You stopped me from drinking. So you see, you're God sent. And right now, you're pregnant. So please, I beg of you, please. Please, just let me take care of you and this baby. Let me take care of you till you give birth.
Then, how about your wife? Like, how?
Just forget about my wife, okay? I'll handle her. I'll handle her, trust me when I say that. Look, I beg you, you can't abort this baby. You will move into my house and I will take care of you till you give birth. Please.
To your house?
Yes. My house. Please. Well, so baby, because my wife is so trendy, you know, she's so classic, she's got the ABCs of womanhood, I got her these wonderful clothes. All your colors you like. You know, you told me you needed something of this color, right? Those are shoes, you know, luxury shoes. Trust me, you like them. And great colors you definitely like. And with a little or no help, I was able to get, you know, some clothes. Yes. Of course, I know what my wife likes and I know what fits her wonderful body. Yes. And again, I, you know, did a little stopover at a very, very classic boutique and I got my wife, you know, some nice things there too.
Honey, all this for me?
Of course for you.
Thank you. It seems as if we just got married today.
Come on, darling. I am my wife. And I love you. Come on, if I don't buy this for you, who will I buy for?
Okay. Thank you.
Honey, stop now. Don't be in that euphoria of us still quarreling. Come on. You know?
I'm surprised. Like, there's so much. Thank you. I appreciate them. Thank you.
Baby, just thank you.
What else?
You're just going to say thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate them. They are nice.
Here's what, okay?
They are nice.
I want you to, after this kiss on your beautiful...
Oh, please don't even go there.
Baby, come
on.
on.
So you were trying to bribe me with all this, right?
I'm not trying to bribe you. I'm just telling you to stand up.
No, that's what it is now.
Stand up.
Please, don't even start.
Come.
No. Oh, is that why you got me all this thing?
Come now. Oh. Come on. There's a grand finale to this, huh? See, there's this nice place I'm going to take you to.
Hey, huh? I don't want...
Babe, come on. We're just going to be in one place. We're going to travel. Okay, we're going to travel deep, you and I. Okay, it's really nice. We're going to go so deep, baby. So deep. Baby, come on.
You were just trying to bribe me.
Baby, I'm not bribing you, okay? I'm just trying to remind you of some sweet things you have in here, huh?
Baby, but you know I don't like...
You don't like what, huh?
Baby,
stop, okay? Whatever it is, just keep telling me, stop it, I like it,
Stop
okay?
it, I don't like
Stop it, I
Stop
like
it.
it. That's what you have to keep saying. Say, stop it, I like it.
Stop it, I don't...
Okay. Babe. Honey. Sweetie.
What is it? You're still awake?
Yes. We need to talk.
Honey, what is it that cannot wait till tomorrow morning? I'm really feeling sleepy.
Please, my love. Tomorrow might be too late, okay? I feel this is the right time, for proper audience. I'm sorry.
Okay, what is it?
I'm sorry. Are you listening?
I'm listening to what is it?
Okay. Okay. See. Yeah. You see.
Honey, what's going on? You said this you see like 2 times. What's happening?
Yes. You see, some things sometimes happen. All right, and life is all about chances and changes, and things happen. We feel are wrong, but right in the sight of God. Man proposes, God disposes.
Honey, what are you saying? You're just beating around the bush. You're not making any sense. What are you going straight to the point, please?
Right, okay. What I'm trying to say in essence is, you remember when I was always drunk. Yes. When I was always worried, and of course you have noticed, months now I haven't been drinking, and I've not been coming home late.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this is because I got myself into a kind of situation, yes, okay. Of which one of the days I was actually drunk, and if I had gone behind the steering to drive back home, trust me, I would have been dead. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
God forbid.
Yes, God forbid. and the person who actually made this happen, stopped me from actually driving that day. I was drunk.
Oh, a good Samaritan.
Yes.
God bless the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
God bless the person. Yes. So you see, after that event, I kind of got intrigued, and I wanted to know her. We now, I started asking questions. We started talking, started seeing each other, and we started, getting, to know each other, and
yes.
In getting to know her, and us, talking,
yes, what is with this? Go straight to the point. Yes.
The truth of the matter is that she's pregnant.
Oh, Steve, you are always so funny. This is my husband. You should have been a comedian, honestly. No, I don't want to believe I heard you clearly. But wait, were you actually talking to me?
She's pregnant. For real.
I knew it. Steve, you are so heartless and wicked. Now everything is adding up. That was why you bought me those expensive gifts. Just to shut me up. Steve, do you know one thing about you? You lie with a very straight face. You lie and you just do these things with just keeping this innocent face. Steve, do you even have a heart? What have I done to you? What? No, what have I done to you? Is it because we lost our son because of my mistake? But I apologized. Steve. You got another woman pregnant just to punish me. And you think this is the best form of punishment? Steve, it's okay. It's fine. Officer, please. Mr. Steve Njoko, thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect husband. What a perfect gift you have given me. Thank you. At least I'll be able to sleep well. Thank you. Congratulations. You know, by this time you should actually applaud yourself. You are doing well. In fact, you have done well. Congratulations. Stop!
What is this?
What is what? What?
No, seriously, what is this? Look, for 3 days now I've been talking to you. For 3 days I've been pleading, trying to talk to you. I mean, you're not ricocheting anything back at me. You've just been all mute. So what is this? What's this? You're being on a high horse. What is going on? Why are you behaving like some devil?
Oh yes, I am the devil. And you know what? You made me the devil. You brought out the devil in me. And you sit down here and talk about forgiveness. That will never happen. It will never happen.
It will never happen.
You heard me.
Okay. Joy is moving in. She has my child in her, and I say she's moving in. She will move in with my unborn child into the house of the unborn child's father to be born within this circuit. Yes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright? That is on period. And I'll tell you this. If anything happens to her, trust me when I say this without mincing words candidly, I'll kill you. If you do not like what is about to be done or what is going to go on or what will be, do yourself that favor. Pack your things and leave my house. Thank you.
Liar. You lie. You lie! Because I am going nowhere. And there is no way that fool will step her feet into this house. Else! I reserve my comment.
Okay. Okay. I think.
Guy, seriously, I feel very, very pained. You mean the same girl, she's pregnant for you?
Yep. Of course she's pregnant. Yeah. That's it. It is what it is, man.
And who is going to take care of the baby?
What kind of question is that? Me, of course. Yes, I'll take care of the baby. I've asked Joy, and she has said, she's going to keep the baby, and I'll take care of them until she gives birth. That's it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You got that severe. But wait, let me ask you, my guy. This girl in question, do you even know her parents?
Joy's parents? Well, my good friend, I've asked Joy several about her parents, but, Bro, the truth of the matter is this, okay? I have severally asked Joy about her parents, okay? But she's never said a thing about them. Yeah. Meaning what?
But let me ask you, what about your wife? Did she know about it, or you didn't tell her about that?
My wife? Well, yeah. She's been naturally uncomfortable. She's been shouting. She's been raking, trying to raise the roof off. But you know what? I am the man, okay? I am the man, and that is it. It is what it is. There's nothing that's going to go on. She's going to come into my house. Joy will move in, and she will have the baby. That is it. My word is bond. Simple.
Wait, let me ask you. Are you sure this girl, she's going to be comfortable in your house?
Of course she'll be comfortable in my house. Nothing will happen.
I know what I'm asking you.
I know what I'm saying. If you're not in control of your own house, I'm in control of mine, okay? Joy will move in, and my wife will do nothing, and that baby will come out. Simple. No, seriously, what's that are you on? Huh? You're happy for me, and at the same time you're telling me it's not good. What are you talking about?
No problem. I won't say anything again. Okay, it's okay.
That is my child, and we have to toast to my child coming through.
Yeah? If you say so,
I say so. You should be happy for me. Drink up. You should be happy for me. I look behind you. You don't feel happy for me. No. You're acting like you should be on my side, but you're asking me too many questions, man.
I'm not asking again. But
Good. Then drink.
So it's been you. Ma, do you remember me? Ma, I am the girl that came to your shop to buy juice and wine when you were sitting absent-minded. I was trying to talk to you, but then you harassed me. Oh, really?
So, you've been the one messing around with my husband?
No, ma.
What's no, ma? But that is what it is. Anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, madam, Sudo, since you came last, Since that day you came, we do not see you again. I haven't heard you are Joy's mother.
Is she back?
Back what? Joy can never come to this house again. She will never step her foot in this house again. Not after all the suffering she has been through in this house. I get Tagona Afo. That girl have suffered. They suffered that girl to the bone marrow. That girl suffered too much now, madam. She suffered too much. She suffered. Oh, the Jabez.
So, do you have any idea where she might be?
I don't have any idea. But madam, the issue there is, why didn't you come since? Came here better since how many years? Nobody see you.
It's a long story and you won't understand. Okay, what of madam? What of your madam and her husband?
My madam is out. The wicked daughter, God punish her. She got pregnant with one man that has 4 children already. And the wicked mother again dashed her to the man. But Chike, the good one, that always stand for joy, is always standing for joy every time. He got scholarship. So I'm talking to you now. Chike is studying in UK. Then the wicked one, Ometebulu, my Oga, he's very, very sick now. Very, very sick down to his mother. His Apamuna has issues. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Because of all the suffering they did to Joy. Every day, Apamumo, every day.
So what did he do to her?
Madam, many things. What I think this guy suffered, madam. Madam, you should have been here. Morning, afternoon, night, she'll be crying. It's not nice now. Hi.
Do you have any picture of her?
Picture. I had picture of this girl.
So,
we took pictures together. But the issue, only small problem I have now, my phone got spoiled. And it was the battery. So my friend asked me, I told my friend, he said to go and sell my phone and buy battery, a good battery. So I sold the phone. I bought a good battery. But when I came back to my duty post, I remember that there's no phone to put the battery. So I kept the battery, I kept it safe, I'll buy phone. Then, I don't know. I need to buy phone to put the battery. Well, then I set the battery back, then I'll buy another phone. Madam, you're going. Madam, you need to find your daughter. You need to find her. That girl is suffering. Look for her everywhere. Open the Bafa. Find her. Because no, it's easy. Okay.
Woman into our home. Just tell me, what have I done? Then I will apologize. Why are you doing this?
You know, Tochi, seriously, okay? Seriously, I'll tell you this, alright? I don't like the angle this conversation is going. Really, I don't. Yes, I'm saying it. This is the truth. Okay, it might be morally wrong what I did, alright? But God knows the right time for things to happen, and now is the time. That is it. Alright, but nothing changes anything. You're my wife. That is it too. So be calm.
Steve, tell me, do you intend to make her your second wife?
What is wrong with you? Why are you jumping the gun? Why are you trying to jump the gun? Why are you trying to be faster than your own shadow?
I just want to know.
Just wait until the baby comes first of all. That's it.
Steve, I just want to be sure.
Well, wait until the baby comes out first.
That means you may consider her as your second wife tomorrow or something.
That means it's too early to start discussing this kind of a thing. It's too early to get into this kind of conversation, really. And it's too early because I have a job, I have work to do. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, my wife.
Steve, you're not working.
Bye!
Steve, we need to discuss this once and for all.
Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Ah, damn, what a day. What a day. Oh my God, what a day.
Steve, what was the meaning of what you just did now?
What's the meaning of what?
What was the meaning of that attitude you just displayed now? I was sitting down there, waiting for you patiently to come back. And you just came back and you walked past me as if I don't even exist. And you went straight to go and kiss that girl.
Hey,
why?
Mama, stop it, stop it. Is that why you're ranting? Stop it. I didn't kiss anybody. No, I didn't kiss anybody. I just went straight to her, yes, and I kissed her tummy. Why? Because my unborn child is there. That's it. So why are you ranting? Why are you making noise?
Me, Tochi, I am making noise.
Yes, you're making noise.
Because of that thing?
Hey, you will stop it right now. Don't call her a thing. She's a living human being, okay? She's a human being. Her name is Joy. She's the mother of my unborn child, and she's living here. So you take it or leave it. That's how things stand. And please, 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 don't push me. Don't push me.
Really?
Don't push me.
Really? It's okay. We shall see. We shall see.
Please, what's going on?
Don't worry, sir. She's fine. I'll doctor you.
She's fine. No, okay, but what's going on? What's up with the doctor? I mean, can you tell me something?
She's fine, sir.
What do you mean she's fine? I mean, you have to tell me something. At least talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Ah.
So, Steve and that fool are in the hospital waiting for her to deliver. Hey, what if she delivers a baby boy? No, I'll be finished. No! God, please, please don't let this happen to me. I still want my matrimonial home in peace. Please, don't let this happen to me. God, please, don't let this happen to me, please. Maybe she should just have a stillbirth. Yes, stillbirth. Yes, that will be better. She wants to come and reap where she did not sow. Fool. She wants to come and take over my husband. By the time she has a stillbirth, I'll have my husband. I'll have my husband back all to myself. Stillbirth. That is what she will have.
Can you tell me good news, please?
Congratulations, Steve.
Huh?
Your wife delivered a bouncing baby boy.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
You're joking.
No.
A bouncing baby boy.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Can I go see them?
Of course.
Huh?
We'll go see them, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
You're welcome once again.
Thank you, dear. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. So how is your son?
That one. Very troublesome. Hey! This boy is at this age and is this troublesome. I wonder when he grows up, what is going to be? Mike Tyson.
You said like father, like son. You should know the husband you got married to now. A lion does not birth a goat.
You can say that again. No. That reminds me, sweetheart. When you called me, you were not sounding okay. Is everything all right?
Azuka, I'm not okay. Everything is not okay. I'm in serious trouble. That girl wants to take over my home and my husband.
What happened? Like, what has she done this time around?
First, she moved into the house. And my husband said immediately she puts to birth that he will just pay her off and she will go. But now is a month and few days. She's still here. So I don't even know what is going on again.
Hey! Is he planning to marry her or what?
That is what it's looking like. Azuka, that is what it's looking like. I'm suspecting them. I'm suspecting.
Oh, this is serious. Is she around now? Like, if you don't mind, I would like to talk to her. As if you don't mind.
Azuka, you do that for me?
Babe, we've been friends for like day one. I can do anything for you. Call that girl, let me talk some senses to her.
Thank you so much.
Take over my friend's house.
Hey, Azuka, I really appreciate it, but...
Call that girl.
Though we don't talk, I don't really talk to her.
It's alright, just call her. Just call her. Leave everything to me. Me?
Okay, just Azuka. I always knew I could count on you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let me call her. Thank you.
Hi, Tucci. Just give us like 2 minutes.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Sweetheart, I want to talk to you. Good day, ma. Hello, darling.
Good day, ma.
Good day, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
Come and sit down. You don't want to sit down. It's fine. What's your name?
My name is Joy.
What a beautiful name. Joy. Wow. Sweetheart, you look so humble. Though my friend Tochi told me so many things about you, but looking at you, I don't think those things will be true. Because you look so responsible, isn't it?
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The thing is, come. Just come, please. I want to tell you something. Let it be between you and I, okay? Don't tell anybody. Do you love your son very well? Like you can do anything to keep your son with you?
Yes, ma.
You can, right? Then take your stand in this house. Be the woman in this house. Do not allow any other person take your position. This mansion is your house. The man is your man. It's your husband. Do not allow anybody come between you and your son. Shake. Do you understand?
I don't understand, ma.
You don't understand. Go inside there. Digest what I just told you. By the time you're alone, I believe everything will make sense to you. Do you understand? Go. You can go now. I'll call Tochi for me.
Thank you, ma.
Don't forget what I said.
How did it go?
I finished her. I told her everything. See, I said if I see you here when next I come, I finished her.
Azuka. Hey! Thank you so.
Is it me? Me, Azuka.
Azuka, what could I have done without you?
In 3 days' time, if you see this girl here,
Azuka, I knew I could always count on you. Really?
Give this girl 3 days. If you come here in 3 days' time and you see this girl here,
thank you so much.
You're welcome, my darling. Anything for you.
In fact, every woman deserves a friend like you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. At least she will finally leave my husband. Look at a small girl. Can you imagine? Thank you. Azuka. Thank you. Thank you.
this woman even real? What do I do? Do I listen to her? But on a second thought, she's right. I just can't leave my son to that wicked woman. What if she hurts him? Or even kill him? And then Steve has not even asked me yet. What do I tell him if he asks? God, I don't want anything to happen to my son. Please. I really need your wisdom on this. I really don't want anything to happen to my son.
Yes.
Okay, what are your plans now?
Well, I've decided to take the bull by the horn. Yes, I must admit I'm currently, falling in love with Joy, and I would want to ask for her hand in marriage. Yes, that's it. I mean, she's the mother of my child, and I cannot, possibly just let my child be in the hands of Tochi. No. The right thing to do is to get the mother of my child in legally. So, with that, I'll take the plunge and ask Joy for her parents and tell her I need to see them.
Well, I like the idea. So, when are we going?
Well, my man. Look, I said I'm going to discuss with her first of all. Okay, so I'll discuss with her, ask her for her parents, and then I'll give you an answer.
Well, I'm happy with you, man. I'm happy for you, my God. I'm happy for you, at least, finally.
Finally. So let's drink to that. Let's cheers.
Oh, toast to good life.
Good life, better friendship.
Yeah.
More power to our pockets and taking care of our families. Nice.
Baba.
Hey, Baba. Baba. You're so cute. Are you hungry? Boop. Boop. Are you hungry?
Joy! When are you leaving my house? Because you have long overstayed your welcome. And this wasn't the agreement.
What was the agreement?
The agreement was for my husband to take care of your pregnancy until you deliver. And after that, you drop the baby and leave. But you have put to bed and you're still here, so I don't really understand what is going on.
So you expect me to drop my baby for you?
But that was the agreement.
So that you can kill him or what?
Meaning?
Meaning that you are wicked.
Chilo. Wicked.
Yes, you are wicked. It is written all over you. Look, I will stay here as long as I want. You are not the man of the house. Did Steve ask me to leave? So whether I stay here or not, it's none of your business.
Will you shut up? Who are you to talk to me like that? Are you stupid or something? You open this your gutter of a mouth and talk to me like that. Are you crazy? Is something wrong with your brain? See, don't you ever try it.
You slapped me.
I did, and I will slap you again and again and again. If you don't learn your manners. Bianwa, it's like where you come from. They don't used to respect elders. But you know what? I am giving you from now till tomorrow to leave my house. If not,
it is just one thing that is holding me back, and that's because you are older than me. That's because you are older than me. If not, I would have given you hot right now.
I am giving you till tomorrow. If not, you will see the other side of me. I am still talking and she's...
What? Wait, you mean Tochi slapped you?
And she also told me that she's giving me from now till tomorrow to leave this house.
Excuse me? Excuse me? You know, one thing I'll tell you is this, okay? I'll handle that later, okay? But one thing I want to tell you is this, alright? You must disregard whatever she has done and regard what I'm going to tell you now. You came into my life. You changed my perception of life. I was always thinking. You changed that. I was always getting drunk. You changed that. You gave me that turnaround. That huge turnaround. You gave me a son. So with our son, things must change.
Our son?
Yes. Please. At this point in time, you just have to tell me, where are your people?
My people?
Yes.
What do you want from them?
I want to do things right. I want to do things right, please. We have a son. I want to marry you.
I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. I don't have anybody.
I'm sorry, but what happened to them?
I grew up with Mommy Vivian. I called her Mommy because I thought she was my biological mother. She took care of me and brought me up till this age. Then died a few years ago. But before she died, she told me she wasn't my biological mother. That a young girl had given birth to me in secondary school by name Tochi. So the Tochi girl was pregnant and ran away from her parents and met a doctor friend who introduced her to Mommy Vivian. Then she gave birth to me and just dashed me to Mommy Vivian and ran away after 2 months. Mommy Vivian never met her till she died. Although she handed me over to her sister, Aunty Esther, and her husband, who made life miserable for me. They tortured me that I could no longer help it. I just had to run away. And that was how I met Aunty Priska. A very good lady. The owner of the bar where we met.
I'm really sorry. Really sorry. So please, just tell me, where did they tell you anything? I've like, anything at all? Where this, Tochi could be?
I don't even know her. I have never seen her in my life. If we even meet, I doubt we'll be able to recognize each other. We don't know each other. Due to the suffering and torture I went through in Aunty Esther's house, I laid a curse on that woman for giving birth to me and just leaving me there. If If I'm to meet her again, I will never forgive her. I will never.
This is really pathetic, but I want to tell you this today. Your suffering days are over. All the torments over. This is your home. And today you can boldly say this is your husband's house. I love you.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is happening? Am I dreaming or what? What I just heard, I hope it's not true. So Joy is my daughter. It can't be. God, what have I done to myself? God, come to my aid. I'm going to...
What is it? Have you come to ask me when I'm leaving?
No.
Because if it is, it's not possible.
No, far from it. There's something I want to tell you, and I'm sure it's something you wouldn't have even imagined. But please, I'm begging you. At the end of the day, that you find it in your heart to forgive me, please.
I've already forgiven you. I don't have any problem with you. I forgave you since I came to this house.
Please, my daughter, forgive me.
Your daughter? I'm not your daughter. I'm your co-wife.
I know, Joy. I just want to tell you something, and I'm sure it's something you wouldn't even have thought about. But please, I'm begging you. But please, whatever it is, just find it in your heart to forgive me, please.
It's fine. I have already forgiven you. I'm a very... Auntie, what is this? Auntie, please get up. Please, please, I don't like this. Please, Auntie, just stand up. Why are you kneeling for me? Please, Auntie, stand up, stand up, stand up. I don't like this, Auntie, please. Okay, let's sit down and talk. What is it?
Joy, I am your mother, Tochi, whom you've been searching for.
What do you mean? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke. It happened when I was 18 years and I was still in secondary school. I got pregnant and I had to run away from the house because I didn't want to abort you. I ran into a doctor friend who introduced me to Aunty Vivian. I stayed with Aunty Vivian. She took care of me until I gave birth to you. Honestly, I really wanted to come back with you. But I was scared. I didn't know how my parents would react. So I left you with Auntie Vivian and I told her I'll come back for you at the right time. But when the right time came, I came back and I met Auntie Vivian's sister Esther, who told me that they traveled and by the time they came back, you were nowhere to be found. Ever since then, I have been searching. I have been looking for you all over the place. Until that day, I heard you tell Steve your story. I couldn't believe what I heard, but it was true. Joy. Since then, I've been thinking. I didn't know how to approach you, how to tell you, considering how I have treated you, what I've done to you, and how I abandoned you. I'm sorry.
It's not possible.
I'm sorry. It's not true. It's true.
If it's true, then I hate you.
Please don't hate me, my God.
I hate you!
I'm sorry.
How could this be? How could Tochi, my co-wife, how could she be my biological mother? No. It's not possible. How is this possible? How can Tochi, my co-wife, how can she be my biological mother? The same woman I cursed. Could my curse be the cause of the death of her 2 kids? I don't even know what to think anymore. Just how can? Okay, if she's my mom, how can a mother and a daughter be married to one man? Who leaves and then who stays? This can't be. It just has to be a lie. It just has to. How did she even know about Mommy Vivian or every other thing that I went through? No, it can't be. It just can't.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you? Are you okay? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine. Something just went into my eyes. That's why they're like, I'm crying.
Not like you and Tochi got into a quarrel.
No, I'm fine.
You're sure? And where's my son?
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. And where's Tochi?
Maybe in her room.
In her room. Are you sure you're fine?
I'm fine, really. Why not just maybe go inside and, freshen up and eat something?
Yeah, sounds like a plan, but you're okay.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. You're sure?
I'm fine. God, please. My daughter, how are you? I am sorry. I am sorry. I'll continue saying sorry until you find it in your heart to forgive me. Who is my father? Is Steve my father? No, he's not. Then who is? Who is my father? Honestly, I don't know where he is. And he's a married man. I only met him once. Just once. When my friend Tessie took me to him for him to help me pay my school fees. Because my parents could not pay it then. And I was scared of, losing my third term exams. He gave me the money and even gave me more than I asked for. And that was the day I slept with him in the hotel. It was months later that I discovered I was pregnant with you. And ever since, I haven't set my eyes on him again. In that case, you are telling me that I don't have a father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just go. Just leave me. I want to be left alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's been production.
Hello? Tochukwu, how are you? How do you mean you are not fine? Eh? You want me to come to the city? How is my son-in-law Steve? Okay, fine. I will come. Is Sunday too late? Okay, I will come. Eh?
all is not well. From my daughter's tone, I just know that all is not well. Hi. I have to go to the city as soon as possible. Nkechi!
Auntie, I'm here.
Sit down. I'll be traveling to the city on Sunday. Auntie, don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. My daughter Tochukwu sent for me, so I have to go. I know why. And
so when will you be coming back?
I don't know yet, my dear. I have to get there first and know why she's calling. Meanwhile, make sure you go to the farm and finish the work that's left there. I will leave some money with you that will sustain you till I come back. Okay?
Okay, Auntie.
Alright, so you can go, eh?
Okay.
Yes. And please, get me water to drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what is going on? Because I'm fed up of all of this. What is going on? What's really happening? Tochi. Since your mother came, you have been nothing but teary. You've been asked, and you said nothing. So please, can you tell me what is going on, please? Why all these tears? My in-law, since you came, your daughter has been crying. Alright? Now I know you're here on her invitation. So please, can you tell us something we don't know? If there is any, what is really going on?
She's the one that invited me. But since I came, the only thing she told me is that this young lady seated here is your wife. I was going to react, but she told me to calm down, that she will still tell me more about her. But instead, she's been like this. She's been crying and saying nothing. Tochukwu, what is the problem? What is so difficult for you to voice out? Or do you want to tell me in private?
I'll talk. Joy, please don't go away.
Please, I don't want to stay here.
We have to settle this once and for all.
Yes, once and for all. So you're going to sit down, like now. Sit. Now, two of you are going to talk, okay? You're going to explain what is really going on. All right? Starting from you, Tochi. What is going on?
Mama, Steve, there is something I've been hiding from you for a long time now. But it's obvious I cannot continue to hide.
What is it?
You remember that time I went missing, right?
Yes.
And when I came back, I told you and Papa that I was kidnapped for girl trafficking.
Yes, I remember.
It was a lie.
Hey, Tochi. So what happened then?
I was pregnant and I had to run away.
Hey! Tochi! Tochukwu! So what happened to the baby?
I ran into a doctor who introduced me to his female friend, Aunty Vivian, a childless woman who took care of me until I gave birth, after which I abandoned the baby.
Hey, Wochimo! Tochukwu! Hey, Tochi Mom. Tochi, you have killed me. What have you done, Tochukwu? Hey! What a mom. Abomination! How? Hey!
After I lost my 2 babies, after I lost my 2 kids, I could no longer get pregnant. Remember you took me to a native doctor who said a lady cursed on me.
Yes, what?
Steve here got married to Joy here, my co-wife. It was just a few days ago that I found out that Joy is my daughter, which I abandoned years ago.
Hey, Wochimo! Hey, Chukwu! Tochi! Tochi, you have killed me, oh! Tochi, Mom! What have you done, Tochi? Hey!
No. Tochi! No. Don't. Wait, Tochi, wait. Like, you had a daughter? You have a daughter, and your daughter is in my house, and your daughter is my wife. Like I'm married to mother and daughter. Is that what you're telling me?
Sorry. I'm going to tell you how everything happened.
Oh my God,
I didn't even know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. See, I'm going to tell you how everything happened. I'm going to say...
How did it happen to you?
Me, I don't understand. Is this the type of problem I'm supposed to be here to go and see your uncle?
See, Tochi, if you want my uncle to help you, you have to look so sharp.
Sexy.
Just like this.
In fact, look. Bring it down. Hey, come on. Look at you. Bring it down so you look sexy.
Let's
that
go.
way. Put over our bags and uniforms.
Don't worry. We'll come back for them. Don't worry.
Let's go. You are doing it.
And that is how my friend Tessie deceived me and took me to that hotel.
You see what impatience has cost you? The same day you went to meet that man is the same day your father gave you your school fees. My granddaughter. Please. Forgive your mother. Forgive me too. I know that I have failed as a mother. But everything in this life happens for a reason. Please let me go. Because I know that if you forgive her from the depths of your heart, whatever cause will be broken. Not because you're the old mom. Oh, because have mercy on your mother. Forgive her, forgive me too. Everything will be broken. And everything will be back to normal. Please, my daughter. Nico. Nico, no man, Nico.
Oh, darling, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's your mother. Please forgive her. I know that if you forgive her from the depth of your heart, every curse will be broken. Please, my daughter, please. Please.
Mommy, please don't go. Just stay here. Don't leave me here alone. How can you just abandon everything? Don't leave me alone, please.
It's okay, my daughter, but you know I can't stay. It is not right for one man to get married to both of us, mother and daughter. It's not right at all. I have to go. You'll be fine, okay?
My daughter, your mother is right. She can't stay with you here anymore. From everything that has happened, you should understand that she doesn't belong here. God, in His infinite mercy, used Steve here to reconnect us all. What your mother should be doing now is coming for Ongo when you give birth.
Thank you, Grandma.
You're welcome, my daughter.
Here is my car key. You can have it.
Mom.
Yes. Oh, come on, don't say no.
And please, I say no. No. The car is yours.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. But what I'm about to say now is incontestable. It's from a mother to her daughter. Joy, this is the key to my supermarket, where we first met. You can have it. Let it just be my own little gift to you. My own little settlement for everything I've put you through. Okay, please don't say no, please. Just take it, keep it. No, it's okay, it's okay. Thank you. Take care of my daughter. I know you're a good man. Please, continue to be that good man for my daughter, okay? I think I have to be on my way now. Come.
God bless you.
Hi. Unbelievable.
But now I believe what the pastor said. How could I have believed that my own daughter had a baby girl and hid it from us all these years? Children of nowadays, you can't predict nor trust them. Oh, parents, we have a lot to do. We have to go the extra mile in raising our children. May God help us all. But in the end, I'm happy about my granddaughter, Joy. That is one good thing out of this whole
Obungwongwo na Texas. Ibulungwongwo na Texas. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Obungwongwo, I was meaning to ask, did your boy tell you that I transferred him 70 million naira? Yeah, for the second container. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. So what of the second container? When are they going to load it? Oh, next week. Oh, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Obungwongwo na Texas. Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Obungwongwo na Texas.
Hey, honey, who was that?
That's my friend, my business partner.
Oh,
See
okay.
that? How are you doing?
You can see now I'm fine.
How is the baby kicking?
Baby has been kicking more. You know, there's something I wanted to tell you.
What is it?
The doctor said I should come to the hospital tomorrow for checkup.
That's good. Before I forget, make sure you do scan tomorrow when you get to the hospital.
Okay.
So we'll be able to determine the set of the baby. If it's a boy or a girl.
Come on, we don't need to do that. I already know it's a girl.
You already know?
Yes.
And who told you it's a girl?
The way she's been kicking, like, it's just different. I know it's a girl.
True. It's a boy.
No, it's a girl. Oh, come on, baby. It's a girl. It's a girl.
It's a boy.
It's a girl.
I said it's a boy.
It's a girl.
You know what? You know what? If it's a girl, I'm going to change your car for you.
Oh my
So make sure it's a girl.
Okay, let me tell you something. If it's a girl, you're going to get me Mercedes GLE 63 AMG.
Then if it's a boy.
If it's a boy, you buy me Beatles. Oh, baby. I love the way you love me.
I don't love you. I love
you so much.
Everything is easy for your eyes, Mama. Should be everything in there easy for your eyes, but now your handy there, now your handy there. If you just go to right there, if you just bow the day, mana, enjoy your life to the fullest. Forget tomorrow, one day, no time for darling. If you just go right there, if you just bow the day, mana, enjoy your life to the fullest. Forget tomorrow, one day, no time for darling. better play your game very well. I hope when I'm mugu, Makigo mugu. Hey, yeah, I like Jackie. Anything where you want in this life, there your hand, yo. Use what you have, get what you don't have. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Forget tomorrow, one day, no time for darling. If you choose good, yeah. If you choose bad, enjoy your life to the fullest. Forget tomorrow, one day.